Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another speed paint. Happy Sonic June. Like I said in my last video with Gomamon, we've got some videos that I'm making beforehand, and it is still January for me as I record this voiceover, and I am still very, very sick. Yay, the plague. But welcome in. Make sure to take your vaccinations and stay hydrated and stay healthy and safe. Today, we are going to be doing Sailor V. Sailor Venus as a Sonic character. As you can see, she looks awesome. Sailor Venus is a cat because, according to Wikipedia, her favorite animal is a cat. And I know it's been a while since y'all seen Sailor Mercury. Sailor Mercury was originally also going to be a cat because her favorite animal was a cat. But my sister said no, a mouse would suit her better, so Sailor Mercury wound up being a mouse. So, yeah. Luckily, with Sailor Venus, the main pose reference I took is from one of the chibi artworks of her, which really helped because it's already kind of close to the proportions kind of a Mobian Sonic character. So I had fun with that. It did take a while for me to make Sailor V, but with this one we now have all 5 of the Sailor Scouts as Sonic characters. And I have gone on my Patreon and posted these. Also, by the time that this video comes out, hopefully, I will have my printer and my print set up so that you guys can buy postcards from me, and there will be certain art on those postcards. You guys have already voted for which one you want, which is the Rama Sonic screenshot redraw, but I've got one I'm working on of Shadow, and I know how everyone loves our little edgelord. But back to Sailor V. Sailor V was very fun to draw, but at the same time, at some point, she felt a little bit too simple compared to the other scouts. But hey, it is what it is. I do have all of the other Sailor Scouts, specifically the Outer Scouts and Tuxedo Mask, written down and what animals I want them to be. I also had, some friends help me with that. I gotta find the, art where they are in my art idea document on my Google Doc and which email that Google Doc is attached to, because I'm just this Google Doc is messy as shit. It needs to be organized, but I'm having a grand old time with it anyway. I greatly enjoy it, but if you want to see the Outer Scouts, let me know. There will be polls for them in the future. And this is just me. I think, what it was is her legs didn't look right, so I was changing what angle she was standing to make her look better, I guess. I don't know. Life be confusing, you know? And me going, I didn't draw fingers! You take what you can get, you know? But hopefully everyone's been doing well. I have been signing up to do a lot more fan collab projects recently, and the last one I signed up for is the Sonic Paradox project, and then I'm probably just going to take a break from projects, let myself recoup for a teeny tiny little itty bitty second, you know? And this is just me the ears don't look right, I probably just thought they were too big, and then I was just how do I get her tiara where I want it to be? And this is me trying to figure out the angle for it. And not liking anything. Because you know what? You can always redraw whatever you want. But yeah, I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy. I had a great time. Since we're talking about Sailor Venus, because that's who we're drawing today, who was your favorite Sailor Scout growing up, and who is your favorite Sailor Scout currently? Because, you've had time to be with these characters and all that. Your opinions can change. There's different versions of them. My sister sent me a whole entire folder and playlist with all of the musicals of the Sailor Moon musicals with the English subtitles, luckily, that she could find. I have yet to watch any of them to completion, but very important. As you can see, I've got different layers. And then the skirt. I spend forever on these skirts. I spent forever trying to draw these skirts when I was young, and I still struggle today because I did not practice enough. Practice makes perfect. Remember, you do not become a genius overnight. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Hopefully you've been enjoying the content you're getting. I've been reading a lot more Reddit videos, like, just to have something as commentary underneath my speed paints, so I don't have to constantly try to find music. And that's not going to get flagged and copyrighted by YouTube. And yada yada. So I hope you've been enjoying that. I've also recently began doing anime reviews over one of my speed paints. I have 2 of those actually now. Maybe by the time this video comes out, I might have 3, because I'm working on the script for the 3rd one currently. One of which, since this is Sailor Moon, I can tell you guys about it. It should be out by the time you guys see it, because I did render it yesterday, and this video won't be out until June, and it's January currently. So I've got 6 months, 5 months, I don't know. I can't math right now. My brain is full of the plague, and it can't think of words. But I finally watched all of Sailor Moon Stars. I had actually never watched it until I finished it, I believe, at some point last year or in 2022. And I did a review video of it where I read all the live reactions I was sending my sister. So that video should be out soon-ish, probably mid-January, early February, I don't know. It depends on which order it rendered into the thing. Because yesterday, while watching Sonic, I just set up a whole bunch of videos to fucking render, because I was just like, alright, this audio here, this speed paint here, these are the image overlays for the stickers I've been making. Also, I've been making more stickers for Redbubble, so if you would like to help support me, because my life is kind of being shitty this year. Hopefully it'll be better by the time June comes around, but it's been shit so far this year, so, I mean, I caught the plague. So if you guys want to help support me, go check out my Redbubble. I've got stickers there. I've got books I published. I began writing a new Kits McGee book for the series that I should probably finish, but I got distracted yesterday. But I began writing it, and then I'm writing some other stuff. But yeah. That line is not the right thickness, you know? Sometimes I'm just like, how many times do I gotta draw this one eyeball until I like it? And then sometimes I just make a whole new layer, because I'm just like, you know what? I will draw this, and then erase what I do not need. So that's sometimes just what you guys gotta do, you know? That's the beauty of layers. I was also talking to my husband, because my husband does, like, 3D art and stuff, and when stuff doesn't go right, he doesn't tend to, like, restart his stuff, because, like, he's gotta do it all over again, versus me, like, my brother's a piece of shit. I don't think it was ever my sister, but I know for a fact my brother, he took some of my sketchbooks and absolutely fucking ruined them and destroyed a lot of artwork. So I got really used to, like, redrawing the same things over and over again. And so, yeah. And I also had to do it in school for, like, a couple of classes, because, like, if my inking went wrong, I would just redraw that whole entire picture on a whole nother page, and then redo the inking that I had. So, yeah. Not the worst thing in the world, but I got really good at going, I'm gonna have to draw this a billion different fucking times. I think it's also because I was doing hand animation in high school and middle school, so I got really good at drawing the same character slightly different to make it move. And that's not exactly something you can do with the 3D thing, but we had a fun, like, little discussion about that yesterday. And for you guys, it'll be several months from now. And then hopefully by the time this video comes out, I can proudly tell you guys if I got accepted into this art project, I really want to be a part of the Sonic Paradox team. I really, really do. My main concern is, am I funny enough? Like, I know I can do the animation, but am I funny enough? That is the question. It's the $2 million question. Do I have the comedic chops? I was also talking with my husband about how, like, I kind of want to open my own, like, little indie animation studio at some point and, like, make my own, like, little indie animations. But the thing is, what story would I tell? Because I write so many stories, but which one would be good for, like, animation? I have dabbled with the idea of, like, making a visual novel as, like, a game before, and I might pull up the test story, which was, like, a simple 3-prompt thing, just to see if I could actually get one to work. In fact, I might do that today. I don't know. Because I've got some of the art assets done for it. I know I did the backgrounds. Because I need a test to see if it works. To see if I'm capable. Because that's how my brain works. If I'm going to try something new, I should make sure it's a small enough project that only I have to do it. And that it doesn't matter if it looks like shit. I just need it to be teeny tiny. And this is me just going, how do legs work? Because life is a struggle some days. But yeah, currently, life hasn't been treating me very nicely at all for this 2024. I'm hoping it'll be better. As you can see, I'm also watching videos while working on this. I believe I work on these during, like, my break and my downtime at work. So, yay. That's the joy of the tablet. But by the time this comes out, I will have made a lot of new artwork and such. But I'm tired. I'm so tired. I think it's also, because I caught the plague, the horrible, horrible plague, they gave me, because I also have this wretched cough. I get this wretched cough all the fucking time. And it has been throwing me for fucking loops. And they gave me some cough medicine. They gave me 2 different ones. One for night and one for the day. The day one is a gel cap, and I cannot swallow any pills. And because it's a gel cap, I can't choose this pill. So essentially, I paid, this one was the $10 or $15. It was $16 total. I believe this was either the $10 or the $5 medication. I don't remember. I essentially paid $10 for a medication I would not be able to fucking take. So that is enjoyable, I guess. But I have a medication I can't take now. And I am very annoyed by it. But it's happened before. It's just frustrating. But I took, because I don't have anywhere to go today, I took the nighttime medication. The nighttime cough syrup. And that makes me sleepy. And I feel like that's what's happening. I'm supposed to take 5 milligrams of it. I just took a capful because I don't have a thing to measure 5 milligrams. Like, I'm pretty sure I do somewhere in this house. I just don't know where it exists at this point because I don't know where anything exists at this point, you know? And there's a lady shaving a dog because that needs to happen. I get distracted so easily. But yeah, now you know what I do while I also work. I turn on YouTube videos onto the side. It's very fun for me. And this is me just putting in a base color, making sure I'm labeling that layer, and making sure it's all in a nice folder, titled colors. Because that is also important. It also lets me know, where am I missing my inks at? And this is me going, that's just gonna be this color because it's eyelash. It's overlay. Because I was just like, I think I drew the eyelash on a different layer and then had an overlay video color. So, yeah. And this is me just pulling colors off of the Sailor Venus reference and putting them where I feel they should go because it is very important. Making sure back bow yellow. But also, because I'm working in yellows, I don't know about y'all, but there are like certain color spectrums that are just a little bit harder to see and realize with your eyes unless like you're right up in there. And for me, yellow is one of those. I think it's just any colors that are like bright and close to like white on the spectrum sometimes. But sometimes like yellows and oranges mess me up. So I don't tend to work in those color spectrums, which is probably why I didn't draw Sailor Venus a lot growing up. It's a lot easier for me to tell certain blues and stuff apart than it is for yellows and oranges. Unless, like, I have them, like, right next to each other. And I don't know if it's just me, but, like, it might just be me. Like, I grew up calling, like, turquoise. Turquoise looks blue to me, but for a lot of people, it's green. So, it really just depends. And so it's just a fun, grand old time, and it's me just going through, this needs to be this color, and blocking in all the colors, because colors are important. You gotta make sure she looks nice. And I did forgo the bangs on her. I think it's just because I couldn't get them to look decent. Also, I don't remember drawing bangs on Mars either. But we had a good time with Sailor Venus. I don't remember if I asked, but tell me who your favorite Sailor Moon character is or was. Which version of Sailor Moon do you enjoy? Which dub do you enjoy? Do you enjoy the dub? What's called the Cloverway dub? Do you enjoy the Viz dub? Do you enjoy subbed? Because you're more than willing to read and watch all the crunch at the same time. I can't do that. Is your favorite series Crystal? Is it like the OG anime? Do you prefer the musicals? Do you prefer the manga? Which version of Sailor Moon is your favorite? I'm kind of curious. I'm trying to start conversations. I need more engagement, so please humor me. That would be awesome. So yeah. I think I'm just tired. I'm tired and I'm sleepy. And look, we're almost at the end of Sailor V. Which character from any franchise at all would you like me to see to draw as a Sonic character next? I would love to hear that in the comment section down below. And yeah, there we go. We've got Sailor V. And with that, we have all 5 of the main scouts done. So thank you all so much for being here. Have a happy Sonic June. Remember to stay hydrated, stay healthy, take your vaccines if you can take them so that you do not get as sick as I am. I'm only doing so well because I had my vaccine. So woo. Bye-bye.